Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Aquarius Attitude of Gratitude message. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you that I'm just doing these messages to say thank you for all of the support you've given me, for any kind of support at all. TikTok, YouTube, podcasts, it doesn't matter to me. I tried to send these messages to try to uplift and help everyone. That's really the true purpose of it all. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with your affirmation messages first. To be nobody but yourself in a world which is doing its best day and night to make you like everybody else means to fight the hardest battle which any human being can fight and never stop fighting. By E. E. Cummings. What is one part of your inner life that you truly enjoy? Do one thing today to honor this part of you. So really thinking back to what brings you joy and making sure that you partake of that activity today because it's needed for you right now. Enough is a feast, Buddhist proverb. What if right now you have everything that you actually need? So really looking at what you have in your life and being appreciative for the things that you have. Your needs have been taken care of. Now you may not have everything you want, but your needs have been addressed. And so even having the gratitude for that today. When we try to pick out anything by itself, we find it hitched to everything else in the universe. By John Muir. Think of your very favorite place on earth. Close your eyes and imagine you are there. Take a moment to relax and appreciate how this feels. So again, another message about visualization and being thankful. Finding that sweet spot where you can just feel peace and joy and happiness. These are your reflection messages. I think of wind and her wild ways, the year we had nothing to lose and lost it anyway. Joy Harjo. Today, try holding on a little less tightly to your expectations for the day. Notice what happens when you loosen your grip. And this is about control. We think we have so much control, but we really don't. The only thing we have control over, and that's only a facade in my mind as well, is we have a little bit of control over ourselves. I mean, we can decide that we're going to do this or we're not going to do that. That's about the extent of it. But when it really comes full circle, if it's something meant for you to do, you're going to eventually do it. So really, letting go is the other message I'm getting there. Thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say. Alice Walker. Today, find a way to thank someone who has been there for you when you most needed it. So whether that's a friend, family, whoever has supported you, and just taking the time to say thank you, I appreciate it. Remember treading water in the sea of the still nights, in the center of the still night sea, your toes pointing down and again down, down into the black depths. Dan Albergati. Looking back, what inner compass has directed you through life, and what does it have to teach you? Where is your true north? So a lot of times we get stuck when we're going through a journey and we think that's where we're supposed to be. But we often find, if we dig a little deeper, that we're nowhere near where we're supposed to be because we're not really being our authentic selves. So really taking a look at that today. Next, these are your inspiration messages, and you got quite a few. There are always flowers for those who want them. Henry Matisse. Take a moment to appreciate a small success. Every moment is sacred. So sometimes we have to be grateful for the small things. What happens when this domestic life grows suspect? By Banu Kapil. What have you grown tired of in your life? Where do you feel bored? What if these sensations were opportunities to reimagine the roles you are playing? So what if you could do life differently? What's stopping you? Why are you stuck in this rut, doing the same thing over and over again? By the open air, I swore out my list of pleasures. Sprig of lilac, scent of pine, the sparrows bathing in the drainage ditch, their song, D.A. Powell. Today, try to notice small daily happenings in your environment. What if these mundane events were sacred spells, calling out their secrets to the universe? So really paying attention to what's happening in your environment and seeing how that's playing out in your life. And now each night I count the stars, and each night I get the same number. And when they will not come to be counted, I count the holes they leave. Amiri Baraka. Time passed is not time lost. From every experience we have, we gain wisdom and insight. What wisdom can you take from today's passing moments? So have you learned anything today? Days are unusual, Brenda Hillman. Imagine yourself manually turning off your autopilot mode. Look around. This day has never existed before. And again, really living the day instead of wasting the day is the message I get there. No matter how much falls on us, we keep plowing ahead. That's the only way to keep the roads clear. Greg Kincaid. Think of a time recently when you pushed on, be it through exhaustion or obstacles. Find contentment in your strength. So really using your strength right now to keep moving, but also, having that attitude of gratitude that you had the strength, and then also appreciating the fact that you took the time to do so. Okay, giving yourself some credit. Decisions are the frequent fabric of our daily design. Don Yeager. Meditate on a big life decision that lies in front of you. What if your very ability to grapple with this choice is the true gift? What will you learn from the process? So, really thinking about your future, and really, deciding what you're going to do, not letting it just stay up in the air, but making a decision if you're ready to do so. Praise yourself for being able to praise, for waking up when you had every reason not to. Angela Geeter. Summon a dream that you had that did not come to fruition. There is a new opportunity gained with each one we let go. Only the darkness can we find our light. So maybe you're having some dark moments at this time. So really understanding that, this is a necessary part of the journey, and letting your light shine regardless of the darkness that's going on right now. And understanding that it's okay, you're going to get to the light. In my dialogues, there are no answers, but sometimes a question is a flash of an answer. Edmund Jebs. Allow yourself to ask questions today. What does your mind search for? Delight in your ability to learn and transform. So really letting your mind sort of ask whatever questions you want answers to, and then be willing to listen for the answers. Be willing to listen for whatever happens in the experience and pay attention to what happens. So I do hope, Aquarius, that this brings you much love and light. Lady T.